Good afternoon, guys. Audra Rose, CrossFit Continuum. This is coach development homework, talking about our managing multiple skill levels in class, lesson 13. So I chose a workout that we did at my gym today, actually. It is 10-minute clock. You're doing 250 double unders, 50 chest to bars, and then the goal of the workout, the way you're scoring, is after those two movements are complete, doing as many thrusters as you can, shooting for 20 to 40. Stimulus for the double unders is about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Same thing for those chest to bars. The rest of that time, you've got to do those thrusters. So the movement that I'm picking today to talk about our scaling options is going to be our chest to bars. So I've got Andy, who's our advanced athlete, Ian, our intermediate athlete, and Beth, our beginner athlete. I did make those up. Those aren't actual people in our gym. So Andy, who's our advanced / RX athlete, I'm going to be pushing him to do those chest to bars. If he doesn't have that amount of volume, then I'm going to be pushing him to do as many as he can, biggest sets as he can. And if we have to fall back to kipping pull-ups, then I would have him do kipping pull-ups rather than jump down to jumping chest to bars. Ian is going to be our intermediate athlete. If Ian has some chest to bars, then I want him to exhaust what he's got. And then I'll have him scaled down to chin over bar, still kind of working on that pulling motion, working on getting his chest as high as he can to that bar. If we absolutely have to, based on those other two movements, if he's just, or based off the double unders, if for some reason it's really hard for him to catch his breath, cardio's not there, whatever the case may be, then I might have Ian work on a hard version of a jumping chest to bar. And then for our last athlete, Beth, our beginner, couple things we're going to look at with her, right? Does she have the jumping chest to bar capability? Can we maybe give her a higher box, get her a little higher up to let her accomplish that stimulus? If not, we're going to scale it down to jumping chin over bar. If there's any issues with jumping, maybe shoulder problems, jumping problems, then I'm going to have her do ring rows. So her options are going to be jumping chest to bar, jumping chin over bar, and if those aren't good, or if she exhausts all those, then we're going to go to ring rows. I always like to give athletes, especially with something that's a high volume, give them like plan A and then also plan B in case the stimulus just really gets to them more than they expected. We're obviously going to test all this out in a mini round. They would do 20 double unders, 5 of their chest to bar or whatever scaling option they're doing, and then 5 of their thrusters. So during that mini round, I would kind of see how they're looking after doing those double unders, what things look like with that heart rate up high, and if they can manage larger sets so we can get through those 50 or bring that volume down to about 25. Thank you guys for your time. I hope you have a great week.